Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, we've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
I got you, Pop.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly. That's caught by Jackson. Game. 2 touchdowns, and don't forget, over 200 yards as well. Not bad.
It certainly seemed like every time you look.
It was a great catch for a long run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back near the goal line. Here's Manning. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives? He's something after the catch as well.
On second and 11 now. Manning, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Manning. Open man, Tanner Gabriel. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Madden. He's going to let this go deep for Jim. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Second and 5 now. Manning, he's got Burton here. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Now Manning. Robinson's got it. And he's brought down. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Now Manning. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs off. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, it's Manning. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Another try after the first down sack. Manning. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Manning. Escaping the pressure. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Play action. Manning. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The former first-round pick Kareem Jackson there defensively. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Certainly not. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Manning now to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Manning now on first down. Looking deep for Gabriel. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but it's going to be second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Manning. This one into the hands of Burton. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Finding Gabriel complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Manning now on first down, sliding out of the pocket, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try to counter here, Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. To throw on third down, Manning. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter in. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Manning again. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here.
Check. I said it. Let's go.
Manning indeed going for it on 4. He's going to let this go deep for Jay. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll start the third quarter with a run by Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Manning going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball.
They got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 37. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They try again with Cohen. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
To throw is Manning. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Manning. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. From midfield, here's Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Manning. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Here's Manning to throw. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Ready to go.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and...
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a play fake. Manning, they'll roll him out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On play action. Now Manning. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. 16 yards is the pickup there on a 1st down for Chicago. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Manning. He's got Burton here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare 1st down. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Cohen. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Sua Craven's up to make the stop. To throw on 2nd and 6. Manning over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Manning. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Throwing now is Manning. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on fourth down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has beat.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears have retaken the lead. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now Manning. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final try now for Manning. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really